Very well said. Digital marketing is no longer about the stuff that you make, but about the stories you tell. A very pleasant good morning to everyone. I'm Good from Board Infinity team and welcome you all to the new session of the sales funnel. I guess everyone is now ready and very excited about this session. For more videos like this, please do a like and subscribe to the Board Infinity channel. And if you are someone who want to start your career in digital marketing, then check out our website www.boardinfinity.com. And within 24 hours, our counselor team will get in touch with you. Without wasting time, I would love to welcome our coach, Richa ma'am, who is having more than a 5-year experience in digital marketing domain. So thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with us today, and stage is all yours.
Hi, Gurtej. Good morning and hi, everyone. My name is Richa Chopra, and I have been a coach with Board Infinity for approximately 4 5 months now. Also, I have an experience in sales and marketing and digital marketing for approximately 7 years now. So, as you know, that when you are in sales, right, when you start as a person who has targets or who has a lot of things to achieve in his monthly targets or in the sales that they have, so you are asked to create a funnel of your the clients that you're going to convert in a particular month, or the kind of a business you feel that you will be able to do in a month or in a quarter or in a year. So when we do a basic planning, we start with the basic funnel of the number of clients or the number of leads or the number of customers we feel that we will be able to convert in this month. So when we talk about a basic concept of sales funnel, it's nothing but how many customers you feel that you are able to convert, or you are able to bring home, or you are able to bring money from, or the revenue that you're going to generate, and how do you maintain that funnel so that there is a ongoing amount of revenue that you can build on month and month, right? However, so basically, traditionally, when we used to do it, we used to ensure that we have a set number of clients. For example, if you are a telecom business, you would know that in a particular month, in a B2B setup, you would want to do something around 5 6 crore of a business, right? So you know that your customers are aligned that much. Otherwise, if you feel that as of now in the beginning of the month, you only have a budget of, or you only have clients amounting to somewhere around 2 3 crore, so you will try to build in more, you will try to push your funnel more, you will try to ensure that you have new customers in your bin, right? Similarly, now what has happened, the situation after digital marketing has become little prominent, people have started using social media a lot. So this sales funnel has got little changed, right? So because initially the traditional funnel used to be limited to only when the customer used to be converted and the revenue used to be generated. But with digital coming in presence, where customers and clients and your consumers have access to each and everything possible on their mobile phones and on the social media, the situation has changed a lot. So the digital presence at each level of your sales funnel has impacted your traditional funnels a lot. So today we are going to understand what exactly sales funnel is, how you build a healthy sales funnel so that you can have a lot of revenue generated throughout the month or throughout the quarter, and what are the steps which you require to build a sales funnel, and how in the current scenario digital has impacted the sales funnel, what is the new step that has added, and how it has changed how marketing and sales interact with each other, right? So let's not waste any more time, let's get to our session. So yes, so the basic understanding of how sales funnel works, and how we are going to understand how sales and marketing operate, and how they qualified, what are the leads which are possible to be converted in that particular month, right? So what we'll discuss today, we'll discuss what is traditional sales funnel, why it is still very important, what are the leads which are generated by marketing team, or what are the leads that are generated by sales team, how they should be interacting with each other, what are the changes that have come up in the during in this time when digital has become more prominent as compared to the previous time, and what are the components of the digital marketing sales funnel, right? So because digital marketing has become so strong in our day-to-day activities as a brand manager, as a marketing manager, you would realize that without digital marketing it's very difficult to survive in today's scenario, specifically if your product is targeted towards your metro or your urban or your even your semi-urban areas. Digital marketing has a very strong presence at each and every step. And then in the end, we'll discuss few important steps, tips where we feel that it will help you to generate more leads through your sales funnel. All right. Okay. Yeah. So first is, what exactly is sales funnel in the traditional business? It's basically nothing. It's basically a very small funnel kind of a thing, which was, it's a process or a method which was created long back just to track that how your consumer or your targeted audience is moving through different stages or steps, which will help you to generate. For example, there's a customer who has shown interest in your product, right? There's an attention that we have been able to grab. There's an interest from the consumer. So the person who's interested, even 1% interest in the customer in your product, will come at the top of the funnel, and he'll pass through different stages of the funnel, so that in the end the consumer is converted, the consumer has purchased the product. So how your target consumer moves from different stages will be showcased in the sales funnel at different stages. For example, we create a funnel for the month, right? Initially, we know that this customer is at point A, where the person has attention of the consumer, of the team, or the attention of the salesperson. He might or might not purchase the product. Then he might move to second level, where he has little bit of interest, or he has little bit of desire to purchase the product, and then he moves to the next level where he has actually purchased the product, right? So these are the four or five steps which we will study going forward. And it's basically, and how do we ensure that the sales funnel works for a business? Because all your marketing initiatives, all your sales targets, all your activities, your processes that happen, day to day processes, will be aligned to your sales funnel. And you will be benchmarking that these many customers have moved from the interest level to desire level, these many customers have moved from desire level to purchasing level, these many customers have already purchased the product and revenue has been generated. So the funnel is going to signify that at every step for the business, what are the goals, how should I market the product. For example, the customer is in the first phase, I should bombard, or I should tell the person again and again about the product, so that he has a little bit more interest in the product. The more he moves towards the product purchasing, that sales funnel or the marketing efforts will reduce, and the sales efforts will increase, because the sales is trying to convert the customer from a normal customer to a purchasing customer, right? A lead to a qualified lead. So that's how it will process. So it's basically a method to track the prospects as they move from the through different sales stages, and to align the marketing, the sales target, the activities in the same direction. The top of the funnel will signify the goal of every business. Goal of every business is what? You need to generate as many possible leads. You need to generate as many possible consumers who would be interested in your product, who would be interested in purchasing your product. And when the funnel gets narrow, the leads or the consumers will be converted, which will be the end of the sales process, where your revenue has been generated, right? So when we talk about the stages of the sales funnel, right? When we say that what are the stages where a funnel works, first is it's a very old model which is called as AIDA: awareness, interest, desire, and action, right? It's basically to compartmentalize or signify where the customer lies, where the customer lies in the awareness section, the customer lies in the interest section, or the customer lies in desire section, or the customer has already reached towards the action stage of the sales process, right? So first is also awareness. Awareness is basically the client or the consumer who is going to purchase your product, or who is your target audience. He should be aware of the product, right? What is the product? Where are the features? Whether the consumer has your attention or not. And mostly for the during the awareness stage, we try to market the product. We try to create a campaign. We try to put it on television, radio, print, whatever the mediums a person might select. And now, of course, the digital mediums also. During the awareness stage, the consumer or the customer which we are trying to convert as a final qualified lead should be able to know about the product. At least, for example, there's a new product that we have been launching and that we have launched recently. The awareness stage is the most important, because till the time the consumer doesn't have the awareness, till the time he doesn't know what the products are available in the market, he or she will not know, right? He or she will not buy. So for example, there's a new Xbox model that has come into the market, and a person or a target consumer doesn't know. So you need to create awareness, so that at least in his mind, or his or her mind, The person knows that yes, there is a new model for Xbox that has come up. I may or may not purchase it, right? So that awareness creation is very important, and that's where marketing plays a very strong role, because there they need to create the awareness, they need to catch the attention, and that the campaign that is there, the advertisements, the campaign, the banner ad need to be very catchy or need to be very eye catchy kind of a thing. Second, once the awareness is there, second is your interest level, right? The potential customer also already knows about your product now. They know that there's an Xbox, new model available in the market. So what is the next step? Next stage is the person has some interest. The person is going on online and reading reviews. The person is going to market and try to have experience of how it works. The person is doing a trial. The person is trying to ask his friends, do you think it would be nice? Do you think I should upgrade my Xbox? Do you think I should purchase this thing, right? He's trying to figure out more information about the product. So that shows that the person is interested in the product, and they might or might not purchase it, right? The second stage is your interest. Again, in this stage, your sales stage of interest, marketing plays an important role, because if you have built strong PR around your product, if you have built strong information, reviews, engagement levels, if you have built enough good information on the websites, on the physical stores, the consumer's interest is going to rise more and more. The moment he realizes that this product seems very interesting, let's see how should I, whether should I buy it or not. Next, third level is the desire level, right? Where the consumer is aware of the product, has shown interest because he has figured out information, he has read blogs, he has read articles, he has checked the price, he has asked his friends, he has read reviews about it, he has already gone to the physical center and done a trial, how it works, how it looks like, how it plays on the TV. So there's an interest. Third is the desire level, where the customer is almost persuaded, and he in his heart he really desires the product. He wants to ask the seller what is the price. He wants to know what are the, sorry, sorry. He's already at that stage where he knows that what kind of what are the features and what is the price available. Sorry, I'm so sorry. And he's also figured out whether there are any, whether he'll be able to purchase at this place or purchase at another place where he'll be getting any discounts or coupons or any other available options which are there in the market. So that showcases that third level where the desire is already there among the customer to purchase the product. And once that desire level has reached, marketing can reduce the effort, because they know that this person already desires the product. The person already wants the product, right? In the best case scenario, the advertisement of the product itself will create that desire. But in this case, when he's already done so much of research, and he's already in that stage where he's thinking that I should be able to get maximum value out of the product, that desire is already created in the mind. And fourth stage is the final stage where your sales get converted, where the action is taken, the consumer purchases the product, and he already owns the product, right? The revenue has been generated. So when you are moving from your sales funnel, the top of the funnel, the consumers lie at that particular place where they don't know about the product, and they might be having little bit of idea about it. Okay, fine, I've heard about it. I don't know whether I want the product or not. Coming to the fourth stage where the person has already purchased the product, right? So sales funnel is a very important step, because every salesperson or every person who's been into, either you can say B2C sales or B2B sales, any salesperson worth his salt know the importance of a sales funnel, because without that funnel, without the leads at the top of the funnel, you will not be able to convert at the end. You will not be able to generate revenue at the end of the funnel as well. So our purpose of creating a sales funnel is to have maximum number of people in the funnel at different stages, where we can showcase that yes, this person is interested in buying, and how to persuade the customer and finally convert the customer and generate revenue out of him, right? So next is the so okay. So now that you have understood what are the stages of sales funnel, what is sales funnel exactly, Now want to understand, why do you think that sales funnel is still important, right? It's a very easy process. To a layman, it might feel that I don't even need a sales funnel. I can just have a list of customers who are interested, and that's it. I don't need to worry. I will try to call them cold calling. I will try to give them information. I will just try to convert them at the end of it, right? Why it is still very important? First of all, level of interest of consumers, of the customers, right? Many a times a person who is not even close to purchasing, like for example a person like me who doesn't even know what how Xbox operates, I might not be interested in buying it, right? But somewhere I have realized that okay, I might think about it, right? So as of I might have gone to the website and checked it once, right? Or I would have gone to the center or to the retail shop and would have just given a glance over it that okay, what this is Xbox, these are the options, these are this, that's it, right? So if I, as a salesperson, as a marketeer, I know that these are the number of people who are at the starting level. These are the people who have been qualified at the type of because of their interest, or these are the people who are in the desired level. Then I will be able to convert. I need to understand what is the level of interest of the consumer, or where at which stage the consumer is, whether the consumer is in the awareness stage, whether the consumer is in the interest stage, or desire stage, or action stage, because at different stages different strategies will work. If a consumer is already in the desire stage, right, the customer is already in the desire phase, and I know I just need to give him some discount, some reduction on the cost or the reduction on the price, so that the person feels, or the person takes the advantage, or person takes advantage of the coupon and buys the product. Or the person is only in the second stage where he has just some interest, he's not sure whether he wants to buy. So I will apply different strategy to that person, and I will try to convert that person in a different manner, right? So level of interest or the level of stage where the person is becomes very important, and that's why the funnel is very important, right? Next is timing. Timing is very important, right? Because if you have a very well defined funnel, we would know that these are, for example, I have 100 customers, I would know that 50 customers are only in the awareness stage, right? So as of now, if I want to do conversions, I can't focus on this 50 customers. I don't have the time. It's already end of the month. So I need to focus on the people who are in the desire stage, who are already at the brink of purchasing the product. At that point of time, I will ensure that I give them maximum value for value adds. I give them maximum options. I give them maximum opinions. I tell them, okay, whether if you will buy today, I will give you additional insurance. If you buy today, I will give you additional possible, discount codes or whatever. I will give you some after sales feedback or after sales activities. Also, I will give you some freebies, whatever is possible. So if I know how many customers are, or which customers are at the desire stage, the timing is extremely important. At that point of time, I need to convert. At that time, if I'm focusing on the awareness stage customers, I will not be able to convert the customers who are there in the desire stage. So it becomes extremely important. Otherwise, for example, if we are not focusing, or if we're not sure how many customers, or how many customers are in the last stage of desire, we might end up losing the customers to our competitors, because already a person who is interested in Xbox has already done the research, right? And he feels that okay, I need a gaming console, and I feel that this is a good one. All right, but then he feels that no, I will go to a PS3, or I will go to a maybe I'll just take a Mac and then I'll start playing games on that. So the, the concept or the desire can convert into something else if the person is not tapped at the right moment, right? So timing becomes extremely important. Next is prioritizing your leads. Again, like I said, you need to understand that where your customer lies at that moment, and then you prioritize this thing. If there's a person, your the lead is already qualified, the person is already in that mode of action, he's already on the page where he has finalized the product, the products are in his cart, then don't need to worry on those people. For example, there are people who are in the interest level. So how would you ensure that you prioritize them, the people who are in the interest, and that interest needs to be converted to desire? So that effort will go into the people who are in the interest stage of the sales funnel. But if you don't know where the leads are, if you don't know which stage the leads are, or what is the kind of impact that is needed on them, you will not be able to align your marketing towards them. You will not be able to align your sales towards them. you will not be able to align your service team towards that, right? And hence you will end up losing those leads, or you will end up losing those customers. So you need to prioritize as per your sales funnel, where your leads are, where your important customers are, which stage they are, right? Next is when we are talking about a sales funnel. So sales funnel, the name might sound that it's important to sales, but at the same time, please understand sales funnel helps you to align all the other teams. Most importantly, your marketing team, right? Because marketing is making a lot of efforts towards creating new customers, right? That's how they create awareness. That's how they create interest. That's how they create a lot of activities, lot of buzz, lot of advertisements, lot of campaigns. So marketing has to be aligned where the sales efforts are lying, right? So you need to understand the marketing and the sales team work hand in hand, specifically for managing the funnel. So, they have meetings once or twice a month. They need to ensure that the marketing is doing all those possible activities which the sales need to achieve, right? Sales targets need to achieve. Similarly, at many a times it happens that marketing team is also working along. They are also trying to convert customers. They are also trying to figure out the leads. Specifically, if we see the digital scenario, digital marketing, we are creating so many leads every day. So the marketing team is very well aware that these are the number of, for example, there are 100 customers who have been generated through Facebook leads. There are 100 customers who have been generated through the website. There are some 50 customers who have been generated through the, your blogs that have been going on. So these are the number of customers that I've generated. So these are the people who needs to move into the sales funnel, or they're already in the sales funnel and they need to move to the second stage. So marketing and sales need to have a very, very strong connection when they're working on the funnel, right? It's very important because if you don't align them, you will not be able to successfully generate revenue. Marketing will work in its own silos, sales will work in own domain, and you will not be able to align the efforts that are required to finally convert the revenue, right? So, for example, assumingly, I'll take a simple example. For example, Dove has launched a marketing campaign that is a new, a type of soap, which can be a peach flavor or maybe a rose flavored Dove, which is there, and the marketing is completely bombarding, and they are doing all sorts of efforts and everything, but the sales team is not able to set up their systems, or they are not able to set up the products in the market. They are not able to reach out to the retailers. They are not able to reach out to the shops where the product needs to be placed. So marketing has already done its efforts. Marketing has already generated the buzz. Marketing has already done the work that is required out of them, but the sales team has not done it. The sales team has not placed the product correctly in the market. The sales team has not ensured that the product reaches at the right shops, grocery shops, or the Amazons or the Flipkarts of the world. The product is not available in the market, right? So it's a very big gap between the communication that marketing is already ready, sales, and it can be vice versa also. For example, there's a new brand of Maggie noodles that is launched, and it's already there in the market, right? The salesperson has ensured that it is sold correctly, it is stocked in the market, the retailers have it, the people in the market know about the product, but the marketing is not able to generate the buzz. The marketing is not able to create a campaign. The product is there in the market, but the product is not selling because people don't know about the product. There is no awareness, there is no interest, there is no desire, right? So both the teams, marketing and sales, need to work in tandem so that every time, whatever efforts they are making, the sales funnel that is being created, the people who are being, coming in that funnel should know about the marketing efforts, and sales should also be aligned accordingly so that in the end, the action stage, sales is able to convert the product, convert the customer, right? So, what are the three possible ways through which you can ensure that your sales and marketing will align with each other specifically for sales funnel, and how they ensure that the products will get, the consumer will move from the awareness stage to action stage. So, there are three things. First is your common language. Second is your co-created shared programs, and third is your SLAs, your service level agreements. Right? Common language is basically when you are talking, when you are ensuring that uh, sorry, for example, there's a lead that has been generated by the marketing team. Marketing has been creating awareness, marketing has been creating interest, marketing campaigns are happening, and through digital marketing specifically, you are able to generate the leads. At particular level, the marketing will realize after it reaches the desire stage, or if it reaches the the higher stage of interest, they have realized that marketing has done the work. Now that needs to move to sales, right? So the language that they are using with the customer, the language when they are telling about the product information, when they are telling about how the product operates, how the product performs, how the product will benefit the customer, that language needs to be common. You can't, marketing cannot be giving separate information and the sales team cannot be giving separate information, because then it will create confusion in the mind of the customer and they will not be able to convert, right? And the sales should know at what level marketing needs to stop and sales needs to take over the lead and convert them into action, right? At some level, when marketing team knows that, okay, I have done enough to make this customer interested in the product, I have done enough to create awareness, and the customer is already in the interest, is moving towards the desired level, and he has also reached a level where desire has little bit generated. Now the sales needs to take over. Sales needs to give whatever options, freebies, value adds, whatever they want to give, and convert the person into action state, right? So there has to be a common base, common foundation. Second is co-shared programs, right? So there are programs like account-based marketing. There are programs where you are nurturing the lead. For example, in B2B cases, say with the climate, the products are quite huge, or you can also say some IT products or maybe automotive products, where you know that it's a big account, right? The sales and marketing needs to work together. So, for example, when I used to work in Airtel, there and we used to have big clients like Aditya Birla or IDEA, or maybe bigger product, bigger star like Star or Pepperfry. So all these clients, they are big accounts for B2B businesses, right? So you can't, as a salesperson, you can't go there simply and say that let's try, talk today and let's, I want to sell this product. You need to have a marketing person along with you who can provide you more information, who can add on to the things that you are, the information that you are telling, and they can also help you to change the product, modify the product as per the consumer or as per your end customer. So there, specifically in account based marketing, account based solutions, your sales and marketing needs to work along together. And similarly, in your digital marketing efforts, when you are ensuring that you are selling your product through your digital efforts, there your digital marketers need to be present along with your sales team to ensure that you are converting converting the customers at similar level. There is no confusion, that there is no and there is a lot of ownership. The marketer also knows that he or she has done a lot of effort. The salesperson also knows that he or she has done a lot of effort to convert this customer and move from the desire to action level, right? Third is your service level. So many a times it happens that marketing person has already spoken to the team. They have ensured that they create a product. They ensure that they market the product, give the information. But when they're talking about the service level agreements, also they give certain ideas and certain processes or certain activities that will be marked by the marketing, but that also need to be shared to the sales team, because the sales team is the one who is going to service, sales, and the service team is the one who is going to service the client later on. The service level agreement that you are, building, both marketing and sales, you need to do it together and sign off together so that they are on the same page, right? Next is how the sales funnel is changing. Why do we think that when we are talking about sales funnel is changing? The most important thing, the engagement levels have changed. Earlier, what used to happen, people used to go to the market, they used to figure out this is the product that I want. They'll do a little bit of research, they'll ask their friends, their families, and then they might purchase the product. But now, specifically because of digital, the engagement is at every level. The person is checking their phone to read the reviews. The person is checking their emails to see if there is any discount coupon. The person is also going on other pages like Instagram to check what are the reviews, what are the people who are using, who are the influencers. So engagement is changed a lot because of the digital. So there's no clear cut attention. A person can also be in the desire stage, he can also be in the awareness stage. He might reach the desire stage and then realize, okay, this is something new product also available in the market, and he might go back into the awareness stage, right? So the engagement levels are changing and out. Next is your reachability. Earlier, people used to be reachable only when they used to come to the stores. Now you can do a Zoom call if you're, or you can do a video conferencing. You can do a Google Meet. to tell the product, to tell the customer about the product, to tell them more about the information. You can do telecalling, you can do, messaging to through the mobile. So reachability is different, and hence your sales funnel will also change. You don't know, for example, there's a person who's already in the desire stage. He or she might come back and then he realized that, okay, I also got a call from this company, and I think I'm going to purchase that product. So reachability is very different, and then need to be changed. Next is your digital platform, digital tools like your mobile applications, your OTTs. They are very, very strong presence in the customer's life nowadays. So engagement level is very different. So earlier we used to be very clear cut that this person has reached the desired stage, he is going to take the action. But now, because a lot of leads are generated through different social media pages, digital platforms are there. So your engagement in your sales funnel also keeps changing. Next is your multiple methods to track, right? So because of this digital platforms, your tracking has become more effective, right? So you are able to track through your analytics, through your Facebook analytics, through your Instagram feeds that you're getting, your engagement levels that you're getting. So there are various modes of tracking where your customer is. If the customer is in the interest phase, or the customer is in the desire phase, or the customer is already reached, from the awareness directly they have reached the interest phase, sorry, action phase, because they got to know a lot of customers who do, insta buying, where they realize, okay, this is the product, they got aware about the product and they just go and buy it, right? There is no place of interest or checking or reviews or desire. They directly from awareness reach to the action stage, and that's because a lot of people do impulsive buying, and specifically through on the digital platforms there's a lot of impulsive buying, and hence people do not get into other stages. They move from they move from awareness stage to action stage directly, right? Sales funnels have also become more complex naturally, because when marketing and sales are working together, and the marketing is added with, because of the digital marketing that has added into the foray, the marketing participation has increased as compared to the sales participation, and hence the funnel has become a little complex. Next is answering questions immediately. So just imagine earlier when the customer used to be in the interest phase and they wanted to know more about the product, or they were in the desire phase and they wanted to experience the product. They used to go to the retailer, they used to talk to the salesperson, they used to understand about the product. But now, because of the digital presence and the digital marketing that is happening, all the questions are very easily answered, right? For example, if I'm going to buy a car, I earlier used to understand how much horsepower, or how much petrol capacity, or how much seating capacity, what is the comfort level, what is the speed. Everything I used to go and ask the salesperson, or I used to go and do a trial. But now everything is available online. Every person doesn't need to go to a retail shop. They can just sit at home and through a VR or ARC, they can do a trial. They can do a trial run. They can understand how the car looks like. They can understand whether the car will fit in my garage or not. They can check how the performance levels are, what are the reviews, how the people are responding to the particular automobile, and hence the answering of question is very immediate. So your interest level can go to next level, desire level, or go to action level, or your interest can just stop over there. They realize that this is not something I'm looking for, this is not something that suits to my personality, and hence that's it, I don't want to do it, right? So just understand, because of digital, now people have become more aware, people are more easily accessible to the information that is available out there, and hence your sales funnel gets little bit muddled, they get little bit complex, right? Next is interacting with data points, right? So in similarly, the salesperson who's on the other side, they will also feel a lot of difficulty to convert the person from desire to action, because the person has much more information available. As a salesperson, I might not have that much of information what the internet has and what the person has, right? So there's a complexity involved how sales funnels are moving these days. Next comes is your digital marketing sales funnel, right? So because when you are using digital tactics to ensure that you have more leads in the funnel, you have more probable customers in the funnel, you have more customers who are in the interest level or awareness level. When more and more people are there in the funnel, the digital funnel will become more complex, because through your digital efforts, you are trying to nurture these customers. You are trying to ensure that these people who are available there, who are there on your Facebook page, who are there on your Instagram, Twitter page, who are also there on your websites, they are going to convert into actual customers, right? So digital tactics become even more difficult. So what exactly is digital marketing sales funnel? It's a combination of marketing tactics utilized to generate more traffic to ensure that you nurture the customers that come to your website or to your pages, and then finally become loyal customers, right? Because in digital arena it is very difficult to lose the customers if you are not able to provide the product which is up to the mark, or which the product is not really liked by the clients or the customers. So you have to ensure that the traffic that you are generating on your website, on your page, on your the Instagram pages that you have, that traffic needs to sustain, that traffic needs to be retained in the funnel and converted into the final consumer and final revenue, right? So there are very important steps where you and we'll also read about, also understand about what are the methods to which, or what are the pages to which you can generate more traffic. So you need to ensure that your funnel remains full of people who are going to be probable customers, who are going to change from interest to desire to action, and hence you're able to convert more businesses, right? So why digital funnels matter, right? Digital funnel has become extremely important nowadays because whatever your final objective is of the business, whether you want to generate more leads, whether you want to convert more leads, whether you want to generate revenue, whether you want to generate sales, whatever these are, your traffic needs to be driven towards through your digital marketing funnels, right? Digital sales funnel. Because the more traffic moves through the funnel, the more traffic move from the awareness to interest to desire and to action level, the more revenue you are able to generate. And because of digital, right? So now it has become a very review oriented model, right? So or subscription oriented models where we are already telling people, please subscribe, please review, please like us, please try to engage more with us. Over there, there's another step that has been added, which is specific to digital marketing sales funnel. So when we talk about the AIDA model, where we say A is awareness, interest, desire, and action. So that used to be your traditional funnels, right? In digital marketing funnels, there's a fifth step that has been added, which is called advocacy, right? Advocacy is what? That as a customer, if I really like your product, if I have purchased your product online, and because of your digital efforts, I have been extremely happy. I've realized that the marketing campaigns were really nice. That's why I purchased the product, and our product is also very nice at the end of the day. I would like to advocate this product to other people. I would like to share it to other people. I would like to share the link to some other person. I would like to share the product features somewhere. I would like to review the product, give 5-star rating. I would like to, become a loyal customer and ensure that my friends and families and colleagues and other people in my surrounding also buy the product because it is something very nice. So, for example, like this product called as it was launched. It's a music, stereo kind of a thing for all age groups possible. So that was purchased through Chroma online, right? So once I liked the product, and I was really, because I saw some campaign on TV, I saw campaigns on digital media, on Instagram, on their campaigns through YouTube, and I was really impressed with the product, and I was really interested. I got I got in understanding about the product. I was aware. I had the interest. Then I had the desire to buy, and finally I got some. There was a particular day there was a sale going on, and I got certain off on the product, and then I realized that I have to take the action, buy the product, right? But because of digital bombarding, digital campaigns that I have been seeing through, I realized that the product is really good, right? So I started telling people about it. I started giving reviews about it. I started sharing the YouTube ads that I used to see for Karma. I used to share it with my family that, this is something, the product is really nice. Why don't you buy it, right? So the advocacy became a very important step specifically because of the digital marketing that I was getting, right? Also understand specifically for your digital marketing funnel, if a person is getting added, just a minute, yes. So, for example, not every person who will be coming to your website or who will be looking at your link will become your final customer. But that person has come into the funnel because he has the awareness. He has the awareness about the product. He also is little bit of interest in the product, and then there will be desire, right? So you need to understand the maximum amount of leads that you can generate. The maximum amount of leads that you can fill in your funnel will help you to ensure that the maximum revenue gets generated, and hence digital plays a very important part over there. So when you're talking about the components of a digital marketing sales funnel, there are three major components, right? First is your foundation. Foundation is when you are, when you're trying to do a digital marketing campaign, you know that you have to fill your funnel with lot many leads. You will build a very basic foundation to understand what your customers, consumers, competitors are, right? Next is your floodgate. We'll study more about it. And third is the final funnel that you have, where you are converting your traffic from the top of the funnel to the bottom of the funnel, right? So first and foremost is your foundation. Whenever you are trying, specifically to your digital platforms, your social media platform, your email marketing, your websites, your pages, your blogs that you are sharing, through that, whenever or your content that you're creating on YouTube, through that, whenever you are trying to set up your basic funnel, there's a foundation that you need to conduct complete understanding of who your target audience are, who's your competitors, what is your goal when you are trying to create a funnel specifically in the digital market. It can not necessarily be to sell a product, right? For example, I'm a new business and I want to know who are the people who will be interested in purchasing a new type of course or a new type of sunscreen or a new type of product that has been launched in the market, right? So I would want to people to fill a survey, right? Filling a survey is the end goal for me, or giving your email ID, getting the email IDs of the interested customer is the end goal for me. अगर मेरा end goal is to reach towards sales, but that particular campaign end goal is to reach or to accumulate 100 leads or to accumulate 1,000 leads, what my goal should be, what my specific measurable goals should be, and identifying what my buyers are, what kind of buyers I have, what kind of target audience I have, what kind of people I am going to put in my sales funnel is very important. So that foundation becomes extremely important, because from that foundation you will be able to build a strong sales funnel, right? And specifically for digital marketing, because the channels are so many, there are so many options, so many channels through which you can create the leads, that you need to be very very clear that what all channels I'm going to put my campaign onto, so that I can create maximum traffic in my funnel. Am I going to create in a platform which is not very useful for my foundation, sorry, which is not very useful for my buyers, or I'm going to create the funnel for the people who is, or the foundation for the people who is extremely sure of buying my product, right? So you need to do a thorough research, you need to understand what your strategy is, what your goals are, and hence that foundation needs to lead to the second step, which is your floodgates, right? Once you know what your funnel is going to look like, how many people are going to be in your funnel, what are the goals that you need to complete because of this sales funnel, then you will start and putting your campaign in different places, different channels, so that you are able to generate maximum traffic, which will get into the funnel, and that will get into converted into your final sales, right? So in that, what are the floodgates that are options, the options that are there. We also talked about this in the previous session also. Your floodgates possible options, plot possible platforms would be, first is, for example, your social media marketing, right? Wherever you are creating your, for example, through Facebook, through Instagram, through your Twitter or your LinkedIn, whatever social media marketing you are doing through Quora or through your YouTube channel, your whatever user generated content you are generating, you will be able to create traffic through that, because people will click on your banner ads, they will go to your website, they will go to the landing pages, they will see what the product is, they will read about the product in the blogs. So whatever social media marketing things that you would to generate, through which you will be able to create a lot of traffic for your funnel, right? Second is your search engine optimization. Using the apt keywords, using the apt AdWords, you will be able to generate lot of clicks. You will be able to generate lot of interest. So for example, the objective of your website should be, as I said, you should be to rank in the first two of your Google, when Google search, so that most of the visitors will click on your website, and they will be able to go to the landing page, and the people or the leads or the customers who are going to your landing page will be the ones who will have the awareness or who will have the interest, and they will be part of your funnel, because then you know that these are the people who are interested in the product, and hence you will be able to finally convert them. Next is your paid advertising, like you do Facebook ads or you do any paid advertisements to your search engine marketing. You will be able to create a lot of leads to that. No matter what the medium is, you the objective is the same. You need to have your funnel filling with more relevant traffic, right? So when we are talking about paid advertising or when we are talking about search engine optimization, the people who are specifically searching for your product, right? The people who are specifically searching for your service will be the one who will be going on Google, doing a search for your product, doing a search. So if your website is appearing on the first, second, or third or fourth number, you will be able to create the leads of the people who are interested in the product, right? And that lead or that leads in your funnel will help you to ensure that you give them right methods or you give them right platform to convert from interest to desire, desire to purchase, right? Next is your marketing events. So all these webinars or freebies or free sessions that there are a lot of there in the marketing steps that we do. All these members or all these friends or people who come in that in these arena, in these marketing events, they will help you to generate a lot of traffic, or they will be the leads who will be part of the sales funnel, which will finally be able to convert, or you will be able to finally understand more about them so that you can convert. You after the awareness, you can take them through your advocacy stage, or you can take them through your action stage, right? Next is your email marketing. Email marketing is of course one of the strongest method. Email and mobile both, actually, they're one of the strongest methods through which you can create a lot of leads. So when you are trying to ensure that you create a lot of buzz, you are trying to send mobile messages, you are trying to do a lot of advertisements through the apps that are there on the mobiles or through the emails that you are sending. When you are trying to create a lot of buzz, you will be able to bring out a lot of leads, which will help you to become your traffic on your website. It will become your your leads in the sales funnel, and hence you will be able to convert them. So all these floodgates are basically options or ways through which you will be able to fill your sales funnel with maximum people who are interested in your product. The moment your floodgates are strong, the moment your foundation and the floodgates are strong, you will be able to generate maximum leads possible, right? So for example, there's a banner ad that you had created for you have to purchase some new dress, or you have to purchase some new product, and you are searching online, and then you go through website, you see there's a particular dress available on Amazon, and then you realize it's also available on some other website also, right? So that particular website, for example, website XYZ, they will try to ensure that they are sending you marketing efforts, they're sending you campaigns, they're sending you discount coupons through emails, through mobiles, so that you enter into their funnel as compared to Amazon's funnel, right? So if you go to that website, you try to figure out what kind of product it is, what are the features, how do it look, and all that stuff. So the more you do that, for them you are a lead, and hence you will be a part of their funnel. So even if you don't buy the product today, you have shown interest, you have shown the desire to buy the product, and hence you will try to convert it. Once the person is already in the desire state, you will try to convert and take the making sure that the product is converted and the sales is start, right? Next is your sales funnel, right? So more sales funnel will have three parts in specifically in the digital marketing arena. One is of course your lead magnet. Lead magnet is basically the maximum leads that you can generate. You need to ensure that when the consumer, the customer is on your landing page, there are minimum distractions and the person is there on the landing page and trying to make a purchase, right? You have to ensure that you ensure that the person stays on the page, person purchases the product, and the sales is done, so that your offer is clear. If you are giving any value add, that is clear. If you have given any discount coupon, discount code, he or she is able to enter that in the website and is able to get that discount and take the action and generate the revenue. So your leads needs to be very, very strongly in the funnel, right? Second is your amplify your digital marketing funnel. The more you create, the more people come into your funnel, the more better it is for your team, because you are able to, for example, if there are 100 target audience, right? But in your funnel, you are able to bring only 10 people. So naturally, if there are 10 people in the awareness stage, there will be at least there will be approximately 7 in the interest stage. Those people might have or not have the desire to buy. So 7 will move to 5. 5 people would be in the desire stage, and with your persuasion, value adds, all your discount freebies, you're able to convert those 5 people into 3, right? So out of 100 of your target audience, you are only able to convert 3 people into actual sales, right? And these 3 people in your actual sales, maybe only 2 people will give you review, or only one people person will give you review. So the answer to this situation is that you need to amplify your efforts so that out of that 100 people of your target audience, you have at least 60 or at least 70 in your funnel. So once you have 10 के बजाय अगर 70 people are there in your funnel, those 70, starting from awareness, maybe 50 will convert into desire, into interest, maybe 40 will convert into desire, and then those 40 will convert into 25 into action, right? So then you are able to convert at least 25% as compared to 3% of your people, of your target audience. So the maximum efforts that you put to amplify your digital marketing funnel, that many people you will be able to convert into final sales. And out of those 25 people, at least 10 will give you the reviews, at least 10 will advocate your product to 10 new people or to 10 or 15 new people. And that's how you will be able to build more sales funnel. So please understand, the more amplification of leads you are doing, the more people you're creating, the more videos, testimonials, reviews, webinars, tools that you're doing, social engagement you're doing, the more funnel you are able to build. The more funnel you are able to build, the more revenue you will be able to generate, right? Next is your conversion event. Yeah, please understand the last step where the desire turns into action. That process needs to be seamless, right? You need to ensure that the person is there are no hindrances, there are no challenges, there are no issues when the person is actually trying to make the purchase, right? You need to ensure that the person stays at your page, stays at your website, stays at your cart, right? The moment the person loses interest, the moment the customer feels that I'm not able to purchase without whatever efforts, without because of the network issues, because of the banking issues, whatever issues, whatever the payment options are not available, whatever it is, the moment the person loses that desire, he or she will go to another website and they will make the purchase over there. So if you have nurtured the customer, you have ensured that the customer stays in your funnel through all the stages of awareness, interest, desire, and final desire stage is not met, or the action stage is, because of some challenges is not able to meet, he or she will not be converting. So the final conversion needs to be very, very seamless, right? And these are a few tips which you can get if you want to convert the last stage when I'm telling you the last stage of conversion of your action, sorry, your desire into action. First is, of course, you're easy to locate. Make it ensure that your final purchasing page or the landing page where the person needs to purchase the product is very, very easily located, very, very easy to operate. You can't um ask for information if it is a very scattered or a messy page, right? Takes what's necessary. For example, a lot of people, what they do on their websites before the person goes to make a purchase, for final purchase, they will keep asking you random information. What is your gender, your age, your background, your education, your this? Why do you need all these information? You need your customer to make the final purchase. Just ask for your name, your email ID, and that's it. You have to ensure that the purchase is made, the person buys the product, right? Only information that is needed you should collect. Don't ask for random information, because the moment you start asking random information, the customer might feel little tricky, or the customer might feel that why am I being asked these information, right? So they will ensure that they leave your website and they can buy or purchase that product, similar product from some other website. So your last stage of converting your desire into action needs to be very, very strong. Okay? Info of the for the top of the funnel, a very important thing to understand the funnel is only collect name and address, name and email address, and rest you can ensure or help the person to move through the funnel, move through your desire stage to your action, and then decide. Also understand this thing specifically for your digital marketing sales funnel. Advocacy is extremely important. If your customer is buying the product and later on is not advocating the product to some other friends or colleagues or your that will hamper the product for the future. So nowadays, since it's extremely on the review model, your products that you buy, the service you buy, if you are a freelancer or if you are a something you're doing of your own, your reviews need to be very strong. Hence, the advocacy part needs to be very strong. So you should also be open to feedback. You should be open to what kind of new options you can provide. You should be open to a lot of service, customer service that you can provide to the customer, so that the advocacy remains very strong, so that the customer comes back. And once that customer will come back, he or she will not need be in the first stage of the funnel. He or she will already be in the third stage or the second stage of the funnel. And it will be easier to convert. When the repeat purchase happens, it will be easier to convert the person from the second or third stage to the fourth stage, right? So hence, specifically for digital, right? Earlier, when traditional methods used to be there, it used to be very seamless. Stage one, stage two, stage three, and fourth is your final stage. Now, because of digital, the person can be in stage one and then directly go to stage four. The person can be in stage four and might not come back. The person might be in stage two, stage three. The person is already aware about the product because he or she has been seeing your YouTube ad. He has talked to his friends. He has seen reviews. He has seen some advertisement on Facebook. Awareness is already generated. There's already an interest. And there's already a desire to buy the product. But many times, the such leads will not get converted if the desire is being not met. If you are not able to give any value adds, if you're not able to give any freebies, or if you're not able to ensure that the customer really feels strongly about the product because of your campaigns, if he or she is not able to do it, that desire will not move to stage 4 of action, or they will not move to that stage 5 of advocacy, right? So you have to ensure that that digital setup needs to be very strong. Your marketing in your campaign needs to be very strong, so that when the customer is in different stages of your funnel, he or she is able to convert, right? All right. Yeah, I think more or less we are done over here. So I hope you understood that sales funnels, specifically in the digital marketing, has become extremely important because the customers will be in different stages. But as a marketer, as a brand manager, your efforts needs to be very targeted. You should know that whether the person is in the desire stage, or is the person in the interest stage, or the person has already reached action stage, and I don't need to campaign for that person. I don't need to bombard that person because that person is already purchasing my product, right? The customer is already in that phase of purchasing the product. He's already advocated the product to a lot of people. I don't need to market my product to them. But if a person is in the awareness stage, I need to ensure that I market the product adequately. I ensure that the person or the customer moves from the awareness to interest stage, and hence my sales funnel will get have a lot of traffic, have a lot of conversions, right? Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Again, I'm a coach at Board Infinity. We would really love to talk more about digital marketing. We would really like to interact more with you people. So please reach out to us through Board Infinity. I'm a coach over there for digital marketing. Like, subscribe, share, and engage more with us. In case you're interested to build your career in digital marketing, we would really love to talk and interact more. Our counselors will reach to you. Our coaches who are expert in industrial experiences we will be able to help you more. So in case you are looking to build a career in digital marketing, please reach out to Board Infinity. Thank you. That's all from my side, Gutesh. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the informative session. And dear participants, we hope that you like the complete session and learn something productive out of it. If you like it, then don't forget to hit the like button. And if you think your friends will also get benefits from this, then do share it with your friends as well. Comment down below which workshops do you need in the upcoming Sundays. And please do subscribe to the Boarding the channel for the more webinar, workshop, and the informative videos like this. And once again, thank you so much for being a lovely audience.